If you dream of speaking English fluently, you have to watch this video. People often ask me, Brittany, is it possible to be fluent in English in 1 year? How about in 6 months? And my answer is always, it depends. Yes and no. It all depends on how much work you're willing to put in, what your current level of English is, and how you define the word fluency. But I can tell you one thing for sure. If you're committed and you have a plan, it's absolutely possible to see a massive improvement in your English in a very short period of time. And of course, the sooner you take action, the better. Welcome back to AIA. In today's video, you'll hear 6 simple yet effective habits that can boost your English fluency with ease. And the best part, they won't cost you anything. So, if you find our tips useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up with our latest videos.
Y si tú quieres educar tu oído 100% gratis, tengo un entrenamiento que me tomó meses crear, que puedes bajar hoy en día 100% gratis. Educa tu oído hoy. Enlace en el primer comentario.
Tip 1. Practice speaking daily for at least 10 minutes. Let's face it, consistent speaking practice is the key to fluency. But what exactly does that mean? It means that every single day, without fail, you need to be using your English. Speaking, after all, is a skill. Much like learning to play an instrument or a sport. The more you practice, the better you get. So, how can you combine speaking practice into your daily routine? Start with shadowing exercises. This involves playing a short clip of native English speak and trying to mimic it as closely as possible. If you're finding shadowing a little bit difficult at first, why not try reading aloud? It's a fantastic way to get your mouth and brain working together in English. And for a fun twist, find some tongue twisters to really challenge your pronunciation. Shadowing deep dive. Shadowing isn't only copying what you hear. It's about being deeply involved, feeling the beat and the tune of English deep inside you. When you shadow, you're not just working on how you say words, but also getting used to the small details in the language, like the way the tone goes up and down, which syllables are stressed, and the feeling behind the words. Give this a try. Choose a favorite part from an English movie or speech by someone that you look up to. Copy not just what they say, but also how they feel and what they emphasize. It's a strong method that connects listening quietly with speaking confidently. Tip 2. Enhance listening skills with TV shows, series, and podcasts. Understanding spoken English is as important as speaking it. But how can you get better at listening in a way that works well and is fun? The solution could be as simple as being in your own living room. English TV shows, series, and podcasts can be great for this. When you actively listen to them, you're not just enjoying yourself. You're also learning the language, picking up new words, phrases, and sayings. And here's a good idea. Try doing more than one thing while listening to English. Listen to an English podcast while you wash dishes or have a series on while you tidy up. This way, you're not just cleaning your home, you're also improving your English. Tip 3. Regular writing for improved expression and vocabulary. Writing in English often helps you understand more and learn new words. But how much should you write, and what should you write about? Honestly, the more you do it, the better. Whether it's keeping a diary, sending emails, or even writing short stories, Every time you write, you get better at English. And when it comes to learning new words, there's a trick. Using them again and again. By using new words in different ways, you're not just remembering them. The new words are becoming part of your normal vocabulary. Tip 4. Embrace repetition for language mastery. Ever thought about why doing things over and over helps you to learn a new language? It's because doing things again and again is the absolute best way to learn. When you go over your notes, say tricky phrases again, or practice speaking aloud. You're making what you know stronger. It's like making a path through a thick forest. The more you walk on it, the easier it gets. Instead of thinking of repeating things as boring, think of it as a useful way to learn a language. Going back to stuff you've learned before can change things that seem strange and hard into things that are normal and easy. Tip 5. Set realistic goals and establish a routine. Setting goals and sticking to a routine might not sound exciting, but they are the backbone of any successful language learning journey. But here's the catch. Your goals need to be realistic. It's not about how much time you spend practicing, but how effectively you use that time. Quality is more important than quantity. Learning a language is like a long race, not a short sprint. It's about the whole process, not just reaching the end. Be happy about even small successes every day and see how they add up to big improvements over time. Step 6. Utilize social media for writing and grammar practice. In today's digital world, social media isn't just for chatting with your friends. It's also really useful for learning languages. Have you ever thought about using your Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to practice English? By posting in English, commenting on others' posts, or joining English groups, you might find that you become better at English and feel more confident using it in everyday situations. It's a fun and active way to learn casual language and understand grammar better. Plus, you might even make some new friends. Millions of people have found it interesting and helpful, helping them to learn slang and grammar that textbooks might not teach. And the conversations people have can be enjoyable and social, which makes learning the language learning way more enjoyable. Common challenges. Learning a language isn't always easy. You might feel down sometimes, scared of messing up, or even annoyed by how slow it seems. These feelings are okay, but you can overcome them. The important thing is to keep going. Remember why you started. Be proud of how much you've achieved and keep moving ahead. You're not alone. There are many people learning languages who can help and support you. Now that we've explored various strategies for improving your English skills, let's summarize the key points to remember. Speak daily, even if it's just shadowing or reading out loud. Immerse yourself in English through the media that you enjoy. Write regularly, incorporating new vocabulary. Use repetition as a tool for deep learning. Set realistic goals and stick to a routine. Engage with an English-speaking community on social media. Starting these easy but helpful routines can really help you get better at English. Remember, doing things regularly is really important. Every little step you take is moving you forward. And when you're learning a language, moving forward is super important. So, try these routines, see how they work for you, and stick with what helps you the most. We hope you found these tips helpful and that you're feeling inspired to try them out. And remember, for more resources to boost your English learning, be sure to check out the free ebooks in our video description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our tips on mastering real English. Also, we would love to hear from you about your own journey to fluency. What habits have helped you the most? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.